I screw carry work like a pulley with a fully when I roam. I go in the zone between hell and back home. It's attack of the drones think before you comment. They got human, bionic, cybernetic, and computer electronic. Just sitting in the atmosphere, watching every move from beyond the stratosphere. You thinking you above the cloud like gangsta, but crashing hard as you fall, baby. I'll crack your top with the hell of the damned and the paid, not the slave. We roam slums coast to coast, and you can ask ghetto flave. I'll be the regiment, spec op, division 735. Fucking with the screw face and might not make it out alive. Blind your vision, blur your sight, bright light, flash bang the brain without a sound. The murder type is Dina in here, so please believe the hype. The grass is greener in here, and the eyes stay tight.
To a style. Like now, like at first it was like at first everybody was dissing it. Okay, you copying this person, that's copying that person. But like now, so many people are doing it, and now they're manipulating it into a style of how they bust. It's now turning into an like electronic style.
Okay.
And to where like the DJ used to talk this way, now he talk this pattern. Yeah, now he's using auto-tune. It's turning into that.
You know, I look at it like
or it's turned into
when E40 comes on, you know that's E40. When Snoop Dogg comes on, you know that's
but
Snoop
again,
Dogg.
Okay, but that's what he was talking about, like E40 day one, Snoop Dogg day one. I mean,
they got their real voice.
Day one. I mean,
all real voices. As time goes on, you have to evolve with the times. Some people want to keep up with the youngsters. Some people want to stay, you know, with the.
They stay with their original flow, but you can tell. You can tell. You can tell. You can tell if this person is gonna stay in the way that they're gonna be, or if they're gonna adapt to what's new, or if they're just flipping different styles.
You have to try new things.
You know what I'm saying?
But are you doing it just because the other man did it?
No,
because it's a copycat league.
Sometimes for some, but you may be doing it because it sounds right on the song. What if imagine if you're singing on a song, right? And you got a young engineer, and he says to you, or he just throws the auto-tune on. Let me give you an example. I was in the studio about 3 weeks ago, and I was singing this hook, and my producer, sometimes I do. You know what I'm saying? If I got to get the idea out, so if I have to pay somebody or if I have to hire somebody to come in and do some work for me, at least they know what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and how I want it.
Right.
So, you know, I always, you know, think the thought out, or I always, you know, record the thought, no matter what it sounds like. But my engineer, he slapped some auto-tune on it, right? And it actually kind of sounded dope. It kind of sounded dope, you know, and I was like, oh, okay. And that was the first time I really liked auto-tune, like, you know. But I thought about you when I put the auto-tune on, I was like, man, OT gonna kill me if I got this auto-tune on here. OT gonna kill me. And it's funny because you just recorded at that studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did he try to slap the auto-tune on you?
No.
Okay.
Let me give you, I think auto-tunes is okay maybe on a hook. Okay. But when it's overdone throughout
the verse,
the whole song and the verses and the whole
you don't think it's to each
But see, like, but if you gonna bust, let's say you're gonna bust a straight 24, then and you're gonna auto tune that whole 24.
Right.
That'd be tight. Because then there's consistency in the whole rank through all the way through.
Right.
That's what I mean by style. And not only that, like you singing your shit.
But I used to think that cats that use the auto tune, that means you can't rap. That means you have no skills whatsoever.
Auto tune don't do the lyrics. It don't do the lyrics for you. Auto tune
it just puts
it just makes you it just tunes it to where it's in key with the song. Yep. So you don't be sounding off key and shit.
But what about the originality in the voice?
That's like I said. That's where I say like now from what you're talking about, you're right. As an MC, there's certain prides and stuff that we know coming from where we come from that's bullshit. You don't do that.
Yeah.
And there's certain MCs that are in the modern era, you know, that understand that and they'll keep it that way. But there's other MCs that wanna cross over and they wanna have that type of harmony shit to their stuff.
They want to have that appeal to
you know what I mean? The only one that was able to do it successfully was Bone Thugs, but they sang that shit out.
Like back when Selly Cell did it on the Killer Cali album, It's Going Down Tonight, he had on a hook, and it was dope as fuck. It's going down.
But that wasn't auto-tune. That was auto-tune. That was more of a voice box.
Pac did it on the All Eyes on Me, California Love. He really got...
No, that was a voice box.
That's the dude from Zach.
Yeah, that was a voice box like Zach.
Reggie Troutman.
He really got him. He really got him with that song. before he died.
But the voice box is different than auto-tune.
Definitely.
But that's where it comes from.
It's really the same thing.
Nah, because the voice box don't auto-tune.
Zap, it would be no
It's a
auto-tune.
program.
It's a program, but it doesn't auto-correct itself to
It
the
doesn't.
tune.
It was an instrument. You're right. And
You see what I'm
had
saying?
to-
Right.
had to speak.
And he would sing that shit off tune.
Yes.
But do you think
And
if it
that's
wasn't
You couldn't
for
do that if
Roger
it was
and
auto-tune.
Zap,
That's
it would
what made it
be
in key.
Thank you.
there would be no auto-tunes if it wasn't for Roger and Zap. It wouldn't
Well,
exist.
no.
ultimately,
Listen,
it
auto-tune specifically is to like, okay, I would imagine auto-tune would be like if you're singing a song that has a formal notes to it and you're off key in any one, that the computer would correct that and keep those notes intact. People started using that shit that couldn't sing to keep their notes intact with the
Exactly.
song. That's different. Now cats have used it to like actually bust their lyrics over it.
Yeah.
Now it's
but
like
look at Nate
it's
Dogg.
almost
He never
like doing
needed
it with
auto-tunes.
no, but
Nate Dogg never had
sang,
to
but
play
that
with
was
that.
part of Nate Dogg's whole charm as a singer was he was off key like that. He didn't
Yeah,
give a
he
fuck.
was dope.
That's what made it tight.
Nathaniel Hale is one
He
of
did
the
his
dopest
shit,
R&B
and you-
singers.
right? He's just
Would
one
you
of
ever
those, right?
hear Anthony Hamilton singing auto-tunes?
Yeah, but
Would
you
you ever
and-
hear Brian McKnight sing
But when
auto-tunes?
you
They
say
can really
that-
sing, those guys.
Okay, but could you imagine Brian McKnight or Anthony Hamilton singing like Nate Dogg?
No.
Just hit the corner store.
That's a good one.
You see what I'm saying? Nate Dogg really had an original style.
He did.
on
He
how-
was the gangster of R&B.
right. As
Yeah.
puzzling as it may have
Yeah.
been, people were like, you know, he couldn't sing. Like, what was that about? But he really had his own,
Flavor.
and it's solidified it.
Nate was
Yeah.
What can you say to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Unless you
mean,
want to listen to some Nate Dogg in the car.
yeah, see,
Nate-
so I
Nate
mean,
was
the
truth.
other singers were singers. They were,
Yeah.
they pride themselves on their notes and the way they did their
I ain't
timbre,
gonna
and
lie to you.
tones and shit, different
Nate Dogg
shit.
made me like Regulate.
Huh? Yeah.
Like Regulate at first, like, cause I never liked that beat. Like, not like that, not because Warren G or anybody.
It was the
did
G-Funk
that.
era.
No, like when Michael McDonald did it back in the day. I never liked that song because
that was that I keep forgetting, right?
Yeah, I just heard it over and over and over.
Yeah,
and
they-
over,
they-
and
they
used to-
killed
man,
us
they
in the
killed
80s
it
with
in the
that.
80s with that. song. So when Warren G
A lot of
put
those
flip
songs
to
that
it-
they took, the same with the Tears for Fears song.
Yeah.
They killed us in the 80s with those songs, bro. They just
So-
kept playing them and playing them and playing
So
them and
when
playing
Warren
them.
G put his flip to it, it was like
This song again.
this beat,
Right.
But when Nate came, it was so fucking refreshing, and then it made me listen to Warren, and then Warren was on point. And it was
Yeah.
like,
He was
man,
smooth.
You couldn't deny it.
He was smooth.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
couldn't deny it, but
They had their shit together.
They did, but it was Nate that gave him that look though,
Yeah.
because he was dope, and not taking nothing from Warren, taking
Right.
nothing from Warren, because that motherfucker was a genius.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
that
he was
nigga
tight.
dope. And coming up, I looked up to him because his beats was dope, and a lot of the beats that he did to me that weren't major were the dopest beats. Like he did this song for Pac, Definition of a Thug. That beat was
Yes.
so dope.
I didn't know Warren G made that beat.
That
Oh
beat
my
is tight as
gosh.
fuck.
Man, that beat.
That
was
beat is
so
tight. And the
dope.
shit he did with Slick Rick was tight as fuck.
Come
too.
on now. Come on.
That shit he did with that, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
The one
now.
behind bars.
Yeah.
That shit was banging too.
Right.
Yeah, he got those are classics too. I mean,
Even-
that's like
even
that's
the
not
track he
like
did
oh
with,
yeah Warren G.
Pac
No,
did
like
with,
those were solidified hood classics.
Yeah. MC Breeding
Tight.
Tupac, Gotta Get Mine.
Man.
A lot of people forget about that track.
That song put me on Pac. Like I knew Pac before that. Like
Not,
Brenda's Got a Baby.
Even with Digital Underground,
Digital
yeah.
Underground.
I remember that same song. But
Yeah,
what started him.
yeah.
My homeboy from Toledo, man, Face,
All around
man,
the world.
he locked up, man. I hope he doing good, man. Whatever's going on with him, man, God bless him, man. But man, he turned me on to Tupac, man. Like I listened to Pac and I had a couple Pac albums, but I didn't have the right ones. Like I should have had Apocalypse Now, the first one.
I had that one.
That's dope.
You know,
still.
I had it,
Yeah.
but one day I wanted to go buy some tree, and so I had back then you know, selling CDs for half price, and I went and bought 2 nickels.
Right.
Yeah,
But see,
he was a good underground
guys like
rapper.
guys like that, they're greats. Biggies, the Big L's, the Nas.
Keep
And
going.
props to Nas because Nas
going.
is Nas
Gurus.
is
Oh, yeah.
doing his thing.
The,
Nas
the Black Sheep.
Yep.
You know, what I'm
Black
saying?
Thought.
We got Black Thought is the truth.
Oh yeah.
But we got to come back to the West Coast, and we got to say brothers
yeah.
like King T.
King T
Yeah.
and
You know
Ice
what I'm
T.
saying?
Yeah.
Ice T.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying?
Ice Cube.
Yeah,
he was
Ice
in his
Cube.
bag. I was just listening to some old Ice Cube
Feel It
yesterday.
Fresh crew.
And man, he was in his bag. The LA Dream Team.
Yeah.
You
Was
know,
it Toddy T?
Man, Toddy T. Man,
Yeah.
Mixmaster Spade
Yeah.
had hits.
MC8.
MC8.
Compton's
man,
Most
he-
Wanted.
Yeah, and then you
Listen,
move up west to
listen,
Sir Mix-a-Lot and everybody
Man,
else, bro.
Man, listen,
Bro.
we cannot forget
Bro.
WC and the Mad
Mad
Circle.
Circle.
Bro, that was
That was
Aladdin.
Man, DJ Aladdin.
That was Aladdin and,
and
Dub
Crazy,
C,
Crazy
yep.
Tunes, and that motherfucker
Crazy Tunes,
Coolio,
yep.
bro. Them niggas was sick.
Yeah.
With
A lot of people didn't even know
What was
Coolio
that
was
first
from
album?
WC and the Mad
what was
Circle
that first
back
album,
then.
bro? Before it was Dub C and the Mad Circle, it was
It was a low profile.
Low Profile.
There
Yep.
you go. And that was him and
And
Aladdin.
that was the shit. That was the shit.
Yeah.
Yep, that was him and Aladdin.
That was Dub C. Yep. Like, oh my goodness.
Well, you can even take it,
Woo!
let's not
Those
forget-
are classic,
You know,
bro.
let's not forget about other cats like Drew Down and Spice
Oh,
One.
yeah.
And,
That was up in
the
the Bay
Loonies
Area.
and
The Loonies,
the Souls
the
of
Cool,
Mischief.
Souls of
You
Mischief,
know, the
yeah.
Loop Pack. You know, you take it to
Well,
the
Loop Pack-
underground.
well,
you
listen,
know,
Lupac is Alcoholics in them, and then that
listen.
comes from Madlib. He's from Ventura.
yeah, Madlib is
listen,
dope.
So,
So
yeah,
listen.
bruh, that's another
Also,
classic from
And
Ventura.
saying all that, you gotta say
That's
Dale.
straight West.
You gotta say
Yeah,
Casual.
Dale's a funky
You
home
know what I'm
safe
saying?
thing.
Dale birthed that movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you know.
You gotta even throw Planet Asia in
Yep,
there.
and
you
Far
know,
Side.
what's
Man,
it
that dude
called?
was
Yeah.
dope, bro.
And then
Fresno.
Jurassic 5. And
Come on,
bruh,
man.
we
Yeah.
now
Let's
we
go-
done moved
let's
into
go back
Dina
to-
now.
Man, let's go back to Project Blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
Man, you know,
Yeah.
Wow.
it was this dude from Project Blow, man, that I used to watch, man, that gave me all the confidence in the world. And I seen him not too long ago, man, and I had to give that dude his roses. His name is Trendsetter, man.
Yeah.
That dude, when I was coming up, was Jay-Z before Jay-Z. I swear to God. And I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, when that nigga used to captivate a crowd.
Right.
Because that was a hard crowd. Me and Plan did that crowd twice. And we never got booed. But like the first
Where was
time
this
when I
at?
be at Project Blow in LA, in
Yeah.
Lamar Park. Yeah, me and Plan did that twice.
Yeah.
And I did it once by myself, and then me and Plan did it twice. So when I did it, you know, back then there was no bum skickety music, like how Dots Effects rap.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that. You had to spit bars.
Dog's Effect was dope though.
And I was young. I was like maybe 16, 17. So, you know, I went with my cousin, man, Muhammad, man.
Yeah.
Man, inshallah, man. That dude, man, took me down there, man. He was like, get on the mic, man. I went and did my thing, man. And after that, you know, it gave me the confidence. But I remember seeing Trent do his thing, man. And, man, that dude was so dope. You know, being close to Micah 9, because I got a boy named Free, man. My boy Stick, man, that's my brother, man. I love that dude to death. And he introduced me to Micah 9. And, you know, through that, you know, I met Medusa. I met so many.
Medusa's
Wow.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Man,
tight.
I met so many other people who were dope, bro, who just
Feline
influenced me
Science.
to listen, keep going. You know, I remember being in Iowa, man, in my grandma's house, man, watching you on TV raps. And AC Alone was on that motherfucker, man.
AC Alone,
if I
dope.
didn't have a mic
Yeah.
check, I wouldn't have a check at all. Check too, that shit was so
Freestyle
hard.
fellowship.
to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit was hard to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
AC
came-
Alone is
and
tight,
listen-
too.
And listen, we came from on the
Freestyle
far
fellowship.
side.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring it back to Dina. You know what I'm saying? We came front on